Hi, this is Business with Dave. In this video, I'll be giving you my tips on creating a good reputation for your food business. But before I jump into this video, I would like to thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel. You guys are all awesome, and if you haven't already, do subscribe at the end of this video if you did find this video useful. If you want to support me and the channel, go to my Buy Me a Coffee page. Would be appreciated if you could get recaffeinated up as well. But yeah, let's jump straight into this video. So firstly, it's offering that good customer service, because ultimately you are a business offering a service to your customers, whether it is food or a service in itself. Whatever you need to do, you need to make sure that the relationship is good there. This means that you're catering to the customer's needs, you know what their wants are, their dietary requirements, and what stuff that they like and dislike, because ultimately once you get to know your customers, you get to create that good first impression. These customers can become loyal customers, and they could be supporting you for the weeks, months, and years to come, for as long as you keep your business going. And I think that's so important, because lots of people are so focused on getting new customers every single day, every single month, and if they're one-time customers, you're never going to build a successful business from these businesses, or from these customers, because ultimately you want these customers to be repeat customers and those who come back, and ultimately to remember you and to tell their friends and family about you. But offering that good customer service is so important, because it makes a big difference. It makes customers feel that they're supporting a business that is caring for their customers, because you're offering that good customer service, and that you're not just churning out food and churning out and getting their money and you go from that. Add that personal touch, get to know your customers, and ultimately they will continue supporting your business. My second point is to offer good food. And yes, you are a food business, and yes, your food needs to be tasting good. It needs to have good flavors, maybe simple ingredients, they have to be too complicated, but you're offering that type of food that will hopefully grab people's attention and that they would want to come buy from you. And I think that's so important, because if you're offering something that is really common and people can buy this anywhere, people are not going to come buy from you. They're not going to even come try your food. So if you could offer something different, but if you offer a good quality standard with maybe good quality ingredients, or maybe you just offer a quick service, these are the things that will differentiate you from the other businesses and more likely to choose you than from someone else. Because people can forget about half decent service, but if your food is not good, then they're definitely not going to buy from you, because ultimately that's what they're buying from you. So do consider making sure your food is on point, or at least is improving to be on point, because you don't have to get it right straight away, but if you're gradually changing, adapting, and improving as you go along, that's the recipe for success, because you want to make sure, again, your service is good and your food is good in order to make sure the customers gets what they want and meets their expectations. So thirdly is to get people talking about your business through word of mouth advertising. So this is where you can't really force people to talk about your business. You want them to actively talk about your business themselves to their friends, family, and colleagues as well. And this is all down to your first 2 points. Making sure your service is good and making sure your product is good, in order to make sure that everything ticks the boxes, and then the word of mouth will come naturally. You don't need to force the effort. You don't need to make sure the customers are talking to other people and giving them too many offers and incentivizing to refer customers, because if you're already offering a good service and a good product, they're going to talk to their friends about it, because they want to be the ones who know the best place to make sushi burgers and stuff like that, and they could hopefully advertise you to their friends and family so that they could come to as well. So you don't need to make too much effort. You just need to do the first 2 points correct first, and the word of mouth will naturally come. And the best thing of all is that it's free and you don't need to spend any money on it, because why would someone need to be charging for recommendations? And lots of people love hearing recommendations from their friends and family, because it's more trustworthy, and that you know that if you can trust their word, they're more likely to come try you because they trust in their judgment. But ultimately, word of mouth will come naturally, but getting that positive word of mouth will generate that good reputation for your business, long term, short term, and literally every single time as well. So the next point is going that extra mile. This is where you go the distance. This is where you go beyond the customer's expectation of what they would normally expect from you and your business, and it's you making and treating the customers special, every single one of them, and appreciating that they came to you and not someone else. So you're putting all that extra effort in it, getting to know them and what they need, and that literally can pay off in establishing a good reputation for your business, and most importantly, creating that customer loyalty that will lead to repeat business. Because a lot of people will just do the bare minimum, but if you can go beyond the bare minimum and go that, again, extra mile, you can see a rapid increase of those same customers maybe over and over again, or those who know, who are friends and family of them, and that they would tell their friends and family of them. Because a lot of people don't often get really good customer service, and if you could just do that very well and exceed that, they are more likely to be like, whoa, this place is really good customer service wise, they do good food, and they know me personally as well. They even know my name and my order. It's that extra mile, and they get to know me as well. They get to know how I'm feeling, how work is going along, and it's that personal connection, it's that building that customer loyalty that is so important in businesses nowadays in order to create that loyal customer base. So do focus on going that extra mile, doing that little bit extra in order to make it that bit more special for the customer's experience, or food wise as well. Maybe you could add extra meats, or maybe you could add more customizable things to your salads and stuff like that, or just take out stuff that they don't like and cater to their needs, and they will appreciate your effort and time. And then my last tip in order to get a good reputation for your business is to get your classics nailed down. This is where you have all your sort of well-known dishes nailed down, perfect to the T, stuff that you would definitely recommend to customers whenever they ask for it. And that in itself is so simple when you think about it, because yes, you should get all your food products perfect the way it is, but if you could get your classics nailed down to the T, and that what the customers are getting is the best that they could possibly be, that's such a good way to create that good, positive, good reputation for your business. Because then they would be you'll be known for something. You'll be known for creating the best baguettes. You'll be known for the best pho in town or something like that. And offering that classics and getting that nailed down is so important, because if your business is known for something, they're more likely to come seek you out instead of just go to the one local to them. They might as well go to one even better, maybe a couple more miles, if they know that you offer the best this and that. And I feel like that's so important, because that differentiates you from other businesses as well, and it also gives you an edge in terms of competitiveness as well, because you're offering the best here, and from somewhere else they're more likely to travel. So much is going on, so many businesses are out there, it's so competitive. So whatever you need to do, you need to do that stupidly well, and in order to do that, get your classics nailed down, make sure it's perfect to the T, your customer service is good, you got go an extra mile for your customers, and obviously that reputation will build itself. But before you know it, months and years down the line, you look on all the reviews, you would have made all these people happy, and that would give you a sense of satisfaction that you've done your job well, and that these people have appreciated your effort, and yes, it's all rosy. Thanks for this video, guys. Hopefully you found this video useful, and if you did, like this video and consider subscribing to the channel. And if you want to support me and the channel as well, you could buy me a coffee, that would be awesome. But hopefully you could use some of these tips and build yourself a good reputation. And do send me an email if you do want to tell me about your business as well. Would love to get to know your business, and maybe you've adapted some of these tips. Would love to see if it has worked for you as well. But yeah, I'm in business with Dave. I will see you next video. Take care.